it'll be fine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
Okay. Serious. Oh, of course Ryan texts me. I don't think I'm gonna watch it because
God of War is pretty in depth.
yeah. Oh, we'll get to that point. I'm making fun of him.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But
Greetings, people.
yep. Hi. We're at a different location. Happy.
Still you love that shit?
Immediately.
Happy birth.
We're
Happy birthday.
Bird Day.
Are you?
Was he the Birdman?
Are you dumb?
You bird person?
Does he know how to type? Do you even have a computer?
Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because he's a spiteful Robin, so he's a bird.
Fair. Is that no? He didn't mean that.
He did not.
No way
didn't.
he meant
There's
that.
no way he thought that in depth, but doesn't matter. Jesus.
That's fine.
Okay. So,
Caw, motherfucker.
so we're at my parents' house in the suburbs, so there's a lot more sounds and noises, like
Like laughing,
like
loving.
people, having fun with their lives.
Living, laughing, loving.
Oh, I fucking hate that thing. But like my neighbors like mowing the lawn, and my dogs are probably like barking, and
Birthday boy is taking over. I have nothing to talk about.
it doesn't matter. It's your birthday.
This doesn't mean anything. We're still just gonna talk.
Yeah. Jesus. He's already barking?
Yes, as you heard, today is my birthday, but we're not. We're gonna try to.
I'm laying them in.
We're gonna try to. We're gonna take that out of the equation. My idea was thwarted. I wanted to talk about what other people that aren't necessarily in the video game like realm, I guess. So Joe's girlfriend. They've been going out for a while, and she doesn't really play video games. She knows about him obviously because he plays all the time, but we wanted to get like an outside opinion of it, and then how it affects relationships and how it affects or how people look at it. But she might pop in, she might not. Other than that,
she doesn't really play video games. As in, if it says Harry Potter in it, she'll probably play the game. Other than that, she doesn't play video games. Oh, she plays apps. She plays Cooking Fever.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But you didn't tell me what we were going to talk about. I don't think I have anything to talk about. Yeah, I don't think I did that in the past month or a week or so.
I have a few topics.
You got do you have anything to talk about your life or no?
No.
Wow.
My life's like super boring.
How was class?
I'm done.
You were done?
I'm done with class.
That's good. I thought this last week was like the last week of classes. When was your last?
Yeah, last week. What? Tuesday. Wednesday.
When are your finals? Or finals
They're done. I'm done.
Like the games and everything that you made
I'm
were the
done.
finals? Nice.
Yep.
Did you pass?
Yeah. I don't even know if my teacher published it.
How many years? How many years do you have left?
A year. It'll be school forever.
How many years do you have? Years, Dustin? I mean.
1.
All right, but go on. What were you going to say?
I don't know.
You were going to talk about the topics.
Oh. So they kind of all, at least the games in my head, they morph together. So we can talk about.
Is that my hat?
That's mine.
No, underneath that.
No, that's
Emily's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can talk about God games, simulation games,
God
and then
games?
sports games.
God games? What do you mean God games?
So like Sims is a God game.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
So this is where I was gonna make fun of. This is
Okay.
where I was gonna make fun of Ryan.
Okay.
Because he didn't know what God games was, and he made a complete idiot of himself.
You had to tell me.
A God game, though, he was the first game he mentioned was good.
I have an argument then.
The first game he mentioned was a God game.
What did you say?
He said, "From Dust."
I've never played it.
I've never played either. I've seen people play it. I actually need to play it.
Yeah.
It's on the list. But in that game, you control the environment to try and protect these native people.
Spirit Island.
Yeah. No. It is. It's kind of like that. Yeah.
And Royce.
Yeah. You gave me good ones, and then you gave me complete garbage ones. He goes, yeah, and God of War. That is not a God game. Yes, he is a god.
He was probably joking about that.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was probably joking.
He wrote a lot. He wrote a lot about it.
What is Royce?
I don't know. I didn't look that one up.
Oh, that's a game?
But, God of War is not a god game.
I mean, he does have God in the
He
name.
is a god.
Is he a god? I think he's a demigod.
It doesn't matter. It's not a god game. It's just not.
I mean...
In a god game, you either, you're playing as God, so you affect the environment or the people in the environment. That's, what makes it a god game. Like,
I mean, yeah, I get, it has
playing
to be.
a character
Yeah.
immediately makes it so you're not playing God.
Well,
game.
is Civilization a God game?
Um,
Is StarCraft a God game?
No.
To a
because-
point.
Yeah, to a point. To a point. God game is very general.
I was gonna say, because then, like, is Minecraft a God game?
Yes, God game is a genre. No, it's a
What?
RPG. You're a person in Minecraft.
Yeah, but you control,
If
like,
you
the
pl-
environment.
No, but if
and
you
everything.
play a character, it's not a God game anymore. It's supposed to be like a from above. You're playing as God.
Yeah, but nobody else in the world. Like, if you're playing PvE, no one else in the world. And I'm not trying to argue with you right now. I'm honestly asking.
No,
Can RPGs be?
Because
No?
you are playing a character. Like
Okay.
literally playing a character is what makes it not a God game.
Okay.
You have to be like
A separate entity.
yeah, like a yes, but
No,
like
no, it's not good.
there isn't like that many like true God games though. Like I don't know why. I like
All the
them. I think
tycoons
they're
are God
fun.
games then, right?
They're simulation games. That's why I put simulation game into it because I know. No. I know where you're coming from because I was like, wait, isn't that? And then it's not. It's a simulation because you're building something. I don't know. It's dumb. Doesn't matter.
It's real time though. How is it a simulation? You know what I mean?
Because
Like it's
you're-
not like you click a button and push play and then everything happens. It's ongoing.
Yeah, but it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is the one I always think
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
You're
It's
building.
the only one.
It's simulating you building an amusement park.
yeah.
That's why it's like a simulation game. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, no,
I
okay.
completely understand. I do not know why it is not a God game.
Mhm.
Like I can't tell
So
you.
then what?
distinctly.
So SimCity is like the God game.
Well, no, Sims.
Okay.
SimCity, I guess, is technically a
Just the
simulation
the
game.
Sims or the Sims
Yeah,
franchise is the
yeah,
God.
the Sims when you like control the people and
Is
stuff.
the God game.
Because you're like the god of the people. Like you control basically what they do. You
Mhm.
build their house. You take the ladder away when they get in the pool, so you drown them.
It feels good, doesn't it?
To drown them?
No, just to be a
Oh.
that yes, but being a
Yes,
God.
it feels good to drown the Sims.
There's something about having like it's not. You know what I like about now that you mention it about God games. Now I know what it is. It's not about having like being superior to anyone or having like power over people. It's like having the ultimate control over
Yes,
everything. It's
you
not
control
like,
everything.
It's not like because
Yeah.
if you were just better than like one person in the game, that'd be selfish and you'd be a prick. You'd be considered an
Yeah.
asshole. But when you have like ultimate reign over everything, it's more of just like, I mean, you can fuck everything up and be a total prick, which
Yeah.
most gods are, but you also make everything run smoothly.
Yeah.
There's
Well, like
something
that's
about
so.
Full control.
Yeah, like
Full control.
Those fucking kids. So, like in Sims, though, you like the last one I played was like the fourth one, I
Mhm.
think. But like you pick like the job they get, like
Yeah.
you pick the education and like all this shit, and I don't know, I like being able to do that and then like burn the house down.
Speaking of jobs and applications, so I was watching a Reddit video about Watch Dogs 2 the other day. This is a complete tangent. And this guy was walking around, and apparently I think you can it's either a gun or a taser in that game. I think you might be able to carry a gun, but it's a hacking game. Like that's what
Yeah,
it did,
yeah.
Watch Dogs. And this guy would walk around and like look at their job, and if it was like accounting or something, not a big deal, whatever. If it was like politics, shoot him immediately, right? Like immediate. But this is the best part. It would go round 2. He'd go look at him, accountant at this firm, no big deal. But then you can look at like their personal life, and every time it would be like frequents gay bars, shoots him. Or like it's like asexual, shoots him. Like just anything out of the ordinary, just shoots it. Like it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Jesus.
It could be monogamous or something. Like if it says something that you wouldn't normally like.
that isn't just like super like
Normal
standard.
Yeah, like the standard, like whatever, shoots him, and it was just
You're
like
different in any
I was
way,
like,
he
this
just
is
shoots you.
horrible. Imagine what this is like. All right, go on with your God game, your
Oh,
Sims and everything.
So, I know. So Sims is still kind of like, it is a God game, but like it's still step back a little bit. If you like a true God game would be black and white.
Okay.
It's a game and you like control these people and like they can like pray to you and like ask you for things and everything. Like it's a God game in like every sense
Yeah.
of the word God game.
Yeah.
So like that was really cool, and like you can be like, oh yeah, I want you to like travel to these lands or whatever, and then like you kind of get in wars with people
Mhm.
and like stuff like that. But that game was like That game was fun, and it was, I don't know, it like tapered off, like how much fun it was. Like it was fun at the beginning, and then it was like, oh, this kind of got like really in depth, and I feel like they don't need me anymore. So like, no, but like that's what it was. It was like I feel like they don't need me anymore, so like you don't feel as involved in the game, and then you kind of lose interest. They came out with the second one. I actually never played the second one.
The Sims? Is that what
No,
you're
the
saying?
second Black and White.
Second Black. Oh, that's what the game is called. Okay, yeah, I had no idea.
Oh, a game you might. Spore is a god game.
No idea.
You played Spore?
Lemmings.
Lemmings.
That's a god game. You spawn fucking lemmings and tell them what to do.
Yeah.
And you have to complete each mission.
I guess that would be like a really basic one.
That's the god game.
But in Spore, you like create an animal,
Okay.
and then like you evolve them. So like you start out in the ocean. You're like, oh, give it a beak. And it's like,
Is this a fairly new game?
Yeah.
Like Xbox 360 or something like that?
no, I had it on the. It's an EA game.
I think I've
I
seen this,
have it
yeah.
on the computer.
And you had to either become like prey or predator or have
Yeah,
like
you become either like.
you'd adapt.
Yeah. So you can like evolve how you look and stuff and like.
No, that's an
the traits-
RPG.
The traits.
That's
you
an
have.
RPG.
No, because it's like actually evolving.
That's an RPG.
Why?
Because you are controlling one
No,
thing.
you're controlling a race. You're not controlling one character. You're controlling a race.
Yeah,
of them.
but I mean,
like you control how they evolve as a species.
That's an RPG.
Okay.
It is totally an RPG. There's no way that's a god game. If it
You're,
was God,
you're
you'd-
role playing as God. I guess it's an RPG.
I mean,
But you are.
But-
That's if you're role playing. That's what you're role playing as.
but like,
You're role playing as like nature.
yeah, but then you just told me like role playing games aren't god games.
I know, but I don't think this is a role playing game.
I think it is.
You're not playing a character. You're playing literally nature. Like you're evolving these creatures. So
But it's just
that
one. I mean, it's a whole species, but it's just one. It's one
it's
animal.
just one species.
Yeah.
I guess.
Fair. I mean, I don't know.
Thank you, Ryan. I really don't value.
If God existed, he wouldn't have Probably shouldn't say that. He
doesn't-
He wouldn't have made giraffes with giant necks. He made them have giant necks. They're just really fucking
they have
large.
giant necks so they can reach the top of the trees.
That's it. They're really large fucking horses. Why didn't we have giant necks?
because we didn't need to reach the top of the trees because we could climb them.
There's grass on the ground.
Yeah, but other animals eat the grass on the ground.
Horses. A giraffe is just a giant horse. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but a horse can reach the bottom of a tree, and a giraffe can reach the top.
You control the
so
outcome
they
of these
have
creatures.
they have their own.
Yeah, that's an RPG. I control the outcome of my things when I do
No.
certain things. I don't know what you mean.
Okay, agree, disagree.
I think it's more. I've never played it, so I have to agree with you. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
Like
look,
I have.
I'm actually gonna look at what it's classified.
Like I have to say it's a God game because I don't. You know more about God games than me, but
Okay, I have to write game.
but it just seems to me that like you are adapting it yourself. You're giving it characteristics.
It's a.
You don't necessarily know what's going to happen in the future.
It's a simulation, real-time strategy, single-player sandbox god game.
You said simulations and God games.
That's the title. Like that's what it's classified as. So it's clearly classified as more than one thing. But thank you, Wikipedia.
Not an RPG.
No.
No, Ryan. We don't want any of your help.
Does art thou want a beak?
We don't want any of your help, Ryan. We don't need it. If we did, we'd ask.
Like I'll play the games you suggest probably.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, back to that. So I don't know. Spore was pretty good. That game tapered off too. I don't know if that's why god games aren't super popular. Like that game, you evolved the creatures until they were super smart, and then like you could go into space and like travel the universe, and then I stopped playing.
Never played Kerbal Space Program.
Kerbal Space
Is
Program.
it like Astroneer?
No, strictly like spaceships. Like
Oh.
it's super hard too.
That sounds like Eve. Like
No,
you build
no.
the ship.
No, that's what it is. You like build the ship and you try and get into space, and like 90% of the time you blow up.
So
and
it's farming simulator.
die. Yes.
Why are you playing these, Ryan? Why are you doing
That's
this?
what it is. Oh, but so simulators. So there's farming simulator.
Yeah, right. Speaking of
Train simulator.
so speaking of space, Chris Hadfield, the guy that was in the International Space Station for like a decade basically. He podcasted from the space station, streamed it and everything like every day.
Big, great internet connection.
He was actually like really good, and he did it every day. People learned a lot. He's actually having a class, like he's releasing a class, like you remember, Khan, the Khan Academy, like that kind of thing. He's doing that sort of thing just by like going to space. Like if you want to go to space, watch this thing.
That's cool.
And like alongside like going to school and everything and going, so
and being super smart and having a high IQ and basically being a rock scientist.
no, like he was doing it. He actually made it seem like he's really good at explaining and describing things. So the way he was going off about this class, he was making it seem like if you applied these ideas to what you're learning in school or trying to learn in school, you'd actually have a better shot at.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because I don't think anyone's ever done that.
No.
It's like, oh, I went to space. You guys want help with that? Like, I guarantee if Stephen Hawking went to space, we'd know everything. We'd know everything.
Yeah. He'd type it all up for us.
Yeah, no, and he'd come back and try to teach us. Everyone else that goes to space comes back, they're just like, I cannot release that sort of information to you. Like, you make ships and satellites for these Kerbals, and you try to forward their frontier into space. Their frontier.
Wow, what a great description.
I'm not playing that game. I'm never going to
I'm
play
not
it.
going to play that game either.
No.
Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan. You keep playing it.
Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, the
You
way
do
to
you,
shoot
dog.
rocket
You
matters
do
and the
you.
stages and the thrusters and everything
It's
else.
going to be a no for me, dog.
Brandon fucking the man. Mav. Holy shit. Who told him about this?
He's in the
Ryan.
Discord.
Ryan, why don't you play an actual game where weight distribution matters? Fallout.
Yeah.
You can't be over encumbered in that and run.
Yeah.
Like, that matters too. Ryan, play a real game.
Yeah, Ryan.
That
Play
game
a real
doesn't, I mean, backed by physics? It's a game. Please. Algorithms, please.
How do we know physics is real?
Yeah, exactly. Have you met God before?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Matt followed.
What is the M4 for? Is it for like his Call of Duty days? I bet it is. Not a god. I don't know. Have you played Fallout 4 the way I play it?
Yeah.
That's not how you spell G's. Stupid fuck. Jeez. Because it's supposed to be like a.
But doesn't a G have the J sound if there's a J an E after it?
It's a GIF. It's a GIF, not a GIF. Like Sam would like you to believe.
It's a GIF.
M4 because Mavericks is taken already, dick.
Oh,
Wow,
feels sad.
It's not very nice. I was actually trying to help you out. M4 seems like something from Call of Duty. I would know. What an asshole.
Bag.
I know, right? What a dick, though.
Oh, I was talking about you.
No. Not me, man. Not me.
So, I've been playing SimCity again, which I guess is probably a simulation game, not a God game.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, that game I've always liked those games. Like when I was younger, I'd play like Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've always liked those games because I feel like everything you do matters.
Yeah.
That's probably why I like the God games too.
It affects everyone in the game. It's not like it.
It's just like in SimCity,
it
the
may
way
or it may not.
the way you lay out your roads matters.
The weight of your your decisions in the game weigh a lot more than like RPGs or anything
Even
like that.
in like Roller Coaster Tycoon, when you build your own roller coaster instead of like using the pre-made ones, like if you put an extra cart on the back of it, like you could kill everyone.
Or like if you made like a loop-de-loop, but a loop-de-loop without like a track at the top, so it like kind of jumped track, you'd get people like, I mean, if it worked, people would be so much more excited to go on it. Like you'd get a lot more people. Like it would actually. That's
why you always made your own roller coasters, because you always like try to take those chances.
Yeah.
I remember I did that one time. I made it was like a jump and like went up and then like landed down on the other
but the
track.
thing about those ones is that they go up like this and then they come down like that. They don't go.
I know.
That was the problem.
I had to figure out that physics.
Like one person would cart would land and get on the track while the other three would just fall down and die.
Yeah. So I figured it out, and they did that, and they went down, and like that made my park that much better because it was like, oh shit, he did something that shouldn't happen. But like,
you could trap people
if it's a windy day, you can't use it.
You could just trap people in the park.
Yeah.
By just get rid of the walkway when they get in. You get enough people, you put one swing set or whatever, and then just block out the walkway. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those games are fun. I agree. But I do think, like, those games take a lot of time. Unless you're playing on, I mean, you can speed up the time.
they still take a ton of time.
Yeah.
Like, when I play SimCity, my problem is always, like, I'm too impatient.
Mm-hmm.
So like I will map out my entire city, and then I'm like, shit, I need to put this thing there.
What shirt do you have on?
It's the Harry Potter.
Harry
shirt.
Potter thing?
It's a little.
He probably doesn't know that. No, he does. No, he does. He saw Infinity War without us. I asked him to go, and he was like, "Nigga, you know I'm gonna go see it before." Is a simulation game as well? Yeah, pandemic, plague.
Did you look it up?
All those kind of things.
Yeah, it is simulation because you're not
Controlling.
It's like a experiment.
I guess that's a good comparison to Spore, because you're controlling like a bacteria, like one bacteria race basically. And,
That's why they put simulation. In.
Yeah, it's not a god game.
That's why it's not just a god game.
Yeah, that
it's
makes
simulation
sense.
game. Yep. Yeah.
Although you are controlling the mortality of everyone else in the world
yes.
by killing 8 billion people.
Yes.
You succeed.
That game though,
which is
like,
amazing. Fucking love killing.
I beat it like once. I beat the Steam one like once. The one that
I
was
haven't
on
played
the one that was on like addictinggames.com.
I've never beaten that one.
Oh really? I used to beat that one all the time.
No, because the thing about that game is that you win if you kill over like 90% of the population.
Yeah.
And I could do that.
That one, yeah, it was you win if you kill more people than would be able to like reproduce to like.
No, but I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I've ever seen someone kill everyone in the entire world.
I did it once in the one on Steam. I've played that. I don't know how many hours I played that game, but I've played through it like probably like 40, 50 times.
Yeah.
Only did it once.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I've started in Madagascar before, and I was like so excited. Bad idea.
No, so
horrible.
The one on the computer, it's usually you don't have problems spreading.
Mm-hmm.
It's killing everyone. Like so, like you can get it so it hits every like country and everything, but it's like when you get to the point where like okay, enough people are affected and you start killing them, then you need to worry about like. Do you kill them too fast? Like, you have to find the perfect medium of how fast they die.
Yeah.
And, like, because if you kill them, like, right away, then it doesn't continue to spread.
Yeah.
And if you kill them too slow, then they, like, figure out how to cure it.
When I first played or second played that game, it's like, because some of them would be really bad. It'd be like tsunami hits Cuba. And then it would just say Saudi Arabia is burning bodies to try to... I'm like, what? Holy shit, all right. It's like they're just already doing it. It's nuts.
Like, so, the computer one, though, like, all that stuff matters so much more.
Yeah.
So it's like...
You mean the computer as in, like, the one you buy off Steam? Like,
yeah.
Plague,
yeah, the one you buy off Steam. Like,
I was going to say, yeah, because in pandemic, it's not.
It matters so much more because, like, it's like, oh, a tsunami hit this place, which means... that they don't have as much clean water, so if your disease goes through water, you like fucking infect everyone super fast. But then that also brings notice to the rest of the world, like, oh, these people are getting sick. Why are all these people getting sick? And then they start researching it, and like,
I usually go
you're
like,
just fucked. If you don't like get enough people sick before they start researching it, you're screwed.
I usually do like you get like sneezing and like. Runny nose or something, whatever the like one of the two top one. You get one like vomiting or something.
The one on the computer is much more. There's like a web that you can like get things from, and like there's like 4 different ones. Like one of them starts with the brain, one of them does this or that or whatever, and it like switches based on that.
But yeah, you just go. You get waterborne, airborne, rat or rodent, whatever, and in the middle of that, you build up your tolerance,
like,
whatever
your
it's
tolerance
called.
To cold, and drugs, and everything.
Yeah, the drugs one is you go build that up to 3, and you're set for almost the entire game, and then you build it up to 4 at one point after you start killing people, and it's wonderful.
So in the one you buy, your tolerance to drugs, like affects how fast they find a cure.
Yeah,
like it affects how fast they find a cure, and it affects like.
Yeah, if it's not doing anything.
But it's like it affects like. Healthy people.
They take into account if they're going to make more money by finding a cure or not.
No, it's just like there's like more factors in that one just because it's like a bigger game.
Yeah,
like it's not a flash game, so it's like it can be like a bigger game, so there's more variables in it. So like if you make it resistant to more drugs, like the healthier countries, it'll spread at the same speed.
Big Pharma's paying off CVS. Yeah.
But it's like
they want them to keep buying like Claritin and shit. They're like, it's just a runny nose. Just keep buying that. We have a cure, but we're not gonna give it to you yet.
But that's what it is. So it's like in the middle of Africa, countries that aren't like super wealthy and stuff, they get infected faster.
Yeah.
But when your drug tolerance is up really high, like even the United States and England and stuff, and like Japan and stuff will all spread just as fast.
Yeah.
So like everything matters like that much more, and it's just like stuff like that. Someone say something about your hair.
No, I'm looking at my own hair. I don't like it. It's the hair, man. It's the hair.
But that's what's cool about that game to me. Like the fact that so many things matter.
Yeah. Anything else? What else you got for God games or anything else?
I want to talk about sports games too, because to me that's kind of a simulation game.
Please.
And it was funny.
They've come out with simulation games.
I know, but it's funny watching Roscoe get mad playing FIFA.
It's not a simulation game though.
I know, but like it's.
So I will say this though, there are, which I know you know of, but the good people might not know. There are simulation sports games like NFL coaching or something, or NBA coach, where you just take the role of a coach. You don't play, which is dumb, in my opinion. Dumb as shit, because you can do that.
Yeah.
If you bought like a regular, the actual regular sports game, you can do that. Just play the coach.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I can't change
his outfit.
Yeah, or something like that. On the coaching side, you can't. There aren't in the regular game. There aren't cutscenes where I'm having coffee with one of my players over.
Yeah.
Does he want to quit or not? I'm sorry. Like, I guess that's a downside, but.
Is it a downside?
Yeah, I don't know. God game or simulation? You control the outcome of these players. Sports games are great, man. I don't.
No, I wasn't saying anything bad about sports games. I'm just saying like they kind of go into simulation games a little bit.
What are more competitive, sports games or first-person shooters?
Competitive in what way?
Competitive as in who's going to tell you that you should kill yourself before?
Oh, first-person shooters.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I think
I would because in sports games.
I think I disagree.
In sports games, you're playing against one person.
I think I disagree.
In first-person shooters, depending on which one you're playing against. Well, you either have a team of just you, or up to like 40, depending what game you're playing, and then the other team is like between 1 and 40 people as well.
Yeah.
Between that, probably the first match you play every day.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you tell a lot of people to kill themselves while you're playing FIFA?
No. But people are much more connected to sports games such as FIFA or Madden or something like that, because those are real, tangible teams.
All right. So would you consider Rocket League a sports game?
No.
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 All right, because I was gonna say if you factor that in, then yeah, I would say that. It's true.
No. There's no. I don't think I haven't really been told to fuck off or kill myself in Rocket. Maybe once or twice, but.
Ryan and I were playing literally from the second the game started. The other killing team told us to forfeit.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Well,
and
I mean
over
that's fine, but
we
I mean
played them
really
3
bad.
times in a row because it was like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm done playing these kids. Literally, we just logged in at forfeit. I'm like, fuck you.
No, but I think like if you're playing like Madden or something, people tend to play, if they're playing against other people, they're playing their team, like their home team.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand.
Whether or not that team is bad or good,
like a personal connection.
yeah,
to it
and
because of
if
that.
somebody's like shitting on your team, you take it not only because you like feel bad because you're not as good at the game, but you also think that like someone's not when they're not, they're hinting that your team sucks too. Like
they're making fun of you. Like, you're making fun of your skills and your beliefs.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same time.
So when someone does that, it's like, dude, fuck you. You kill yourself. Like, It's horrible.
It's like if I'm playing a game against a religious kid, I'm like, you suck at this game and God's dead.
God doesn't exist.
God's dead.
Toxicity versus competitiveness. Yeah, I mean, but I didn't ask that, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. Jesus.
It wasn't about toxicity competitiveness. It was FPSs or sports games. Like, that was the question. What do you think, Ryan? I mean, I don't know how often you played sports games, but
I feel like people though are more likely to stop playing sports games when they're mad than they are FPSs. Because like yeah, Roscoe get pissed and he'd keep playing a couple more games, but he would get so mad that he was at the point like, I can't play this game anymore.
For like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I know people that'll play FPSs and they're just pissed and they just keep playing.
Keep going. Yeah.
They just keep playing, get more and more and more and more mad.
Yeah.
Like, stop playing the game.
That's why.
But like, they get mad. I feel like a lot of people in those games get mad because they're not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're like, oh, that was bullshit. How did that guy get dogs? He only had 14 kills in a row.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's just like dumb shit like that. And like, I'm always a sniper when I play FPSs.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like, I'm not good at like being really fast and shooting the person in the head first.
You're not that tilty with League.
But so like, I just sit in the corner and just fucking pick people off. Like, and that's why I liked Battlefield, because I could do that.
Sniping, yeah.
But people were like, "Oh, you're such a camper." Blah, blah, blah. I saw something on Reddit the other day, and it was like, "Don't get mad at this guy. He's a sniper. They're supposed to camp."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, a sniper's not going to go in the front line and start shooting people."
That still wasn't the question, Ryan. I didn't. That wasn't up for debate. I know that.
Oh God.
Ryan,
God.
The question was,
see,
if
this was a random person saying this shit, we would completely acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's Ryan,
we should expect this from Ryan, but I still think...
should. Oh, I see what you said there.
You know why? It's because
I have this. I have this comment.
You know why? It's because I think he's so much smarter than what he's trying to say. I think he should be smart. It's like you should be butter. You should be better than this. I'm brushing my teeth. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, bud. He's brushing his teeth because he got up 3 hours ago and he's still getting ready.
What is it? Mav said he gets was it toxic during League? Matt doesn't get toxic during League. What happens is that something
Mav does get toxic during.
No.
He gets toxic during League because he thinks other people are being toxic on purpose.
But he doesn't get toxic against us. Like, he doesn't say
I know.
like against his teammates. He won't say like, "Well, this guy sucks." He'll say something like, "Holy shit, that Lee just fucked your shit up." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's like 14-0." He's like, "Yeah, I know."
But like when we play with him a lot,
where'd you go?
He used to like immediately tilt because like I'd like get ganked top. Because remember how I used to always die? Like I was always first blood top lane. And
Yeah.
I'd always pull it around. Like I'd always pull it off. And he just never had like confidence in me. So like he would come in and I would die. And then he'd be like, oh. And then he'd start ganking top. And I'm like, you can't gank top. He's ahead of me.
Yeah, no.
And then he just tilts himself.
Steve,
Jesus. Oh, so the crown is definitely the prime.
Okay.
The sword is admin because Ryan's an admin.
Why'd you make Ryan an admin?
Because Ryan is like a genuinely good person. Like,
Apparently not smart.
you don't have to be smart to be a genuinely good person.
Yeah, that's what you think.
I'm just saying he's like, if someone was like, hey, you're a douchebag, he'd be like, that's not nice. Don't
You're
say that.
what a douchebag.
Don't say that. Oh, man.
I have no idea. Oh, we were talking about sports games, FPSs.
Yeah.
You wanted to talk about sports games. Anything else revolving around sports games themselves, or? Joe complimented me. Don't let it get to your head, bud.
Yeah, I'm not putting this on YouTube. I'm gonna cut that part out.
Edit it out.
It was really like I was gonna ask if you think sports games are still relevant. I like obviously FIFA
No.
is. No.
No.
Oh, okay.
In the grand scheme, like
I didn't know if you were just being sarcastic
No.
saying no.
Ryan had a good point. In the grand scheme of things, no, they aren't. I don't think they were ever as popular as. But that's a good thing. If you wanna if you wanna watch competitive sports, turn on the fucking TV.
Yeah.
Watch an actual like.
No, exactly.
And that's not shitting on Madden or FIFA or anything like that. I love those games and I think it's competitive and people do stream it and people do go to tournaments for these things. That's fantastic. I love it. But if you're looking for like real competitive sports, just turn on the TV.
Yeah.
If you're looking for competitive video games, don't look at the sports section. I don't think watch the FPSs or League or something like that. Those are because those are on. It seems like those are in a separate category altogether. Those have a separate audience. Those have like.
Well, I just meant like in basically like profit wise, because it's still profitable to make those games. Like FIFA, it is like that. That's like a game everyone around the world plays.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like these other sports just aren't. Like,
You
I
mean
get-
for the company itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess like football,
No, they are.
like Madden, do they actually make money off like Madden?
Yeah.
Because they probably pay the players to put them in the game. Then they have to pay the NFL, and then they have to like pay all these other people. Like, are you actually making money off
I
that?
think that they make more money than FPS games.
Really?
Oh yeah, Because I think about it this way: there are more people that watch football on TV, like every Sunday or whatever, than there are that people that watch like
So-
Counter Strike or something.
So what you're saying is it's more of a casual game
Oh yeah,
kind of game.
I think it's more commercialized.
Yeah.
There's more people
It's
that
you basically get free advertising just because the sports
exactly. Like people
Right.
don't like the CS:GO just made it on TV, like
Mm-hmm.
in NA, like they actually had it. It was on like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But just because there are how many people were watching the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
How many people of those people play Madden? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
well,
It's
my
just-
my whole thing is Madden and stuff is they probably only really sell them in America.
maybe.
Like FIFA definitely just makes a shit ton of
Yeah.
money all day, just raking in the money because every country besides the U.S.
True.
it's the biggest sport. Like,
Yeah.
but like the golf games, like
Maybe. I mean, I don't. The thing about golf, and obviously they keep making them, so obviously they make some sort of
yeah,
money.
they must be making money, but like,
But
come on.
the thing about golf games is that it's an age range. I think the people who play golf, I would say the age is older or above a certain age, and above that certain age, a lot of the percentage of those people above that certain age don't play
Yeah.
video games.
I don't. The whole thing to me is, I would never watch golf.
Oh,
It's just
I love
so,
it.
like I would go golfing. Like I would. I'd go golfing. I'd
Yeah.
probably have fun.
How do you? Yeah, no, go on. Sorry.
I'd be fine. Like I could do that. I would have fun. Like it would be a great day.
Yeah.
I can't fucking watch golf to save my life. Like I rather watch static and wait for the ring girl to come out of the TV. Like
The thing about he said he made a good point. Ryan made like they're stagnant, so they don't change much because there's
yeah,
nothing to change.
it's the same game.
What changes? The rosters.
The rosters change. The graphics change. That's
yeah.
about it.
The one thing I can say is that Madden doesn't. I've played Madden over and over again, and yeah, it doesn't really change. The movements are the same. Everything's the same.
And they're so standard too.
Yeah.
Because like you're not actually gonna get the team's playbook.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're just not. So
Yeah.
it's not even like you can be like, oh, I want to use that trick play. No, like
What is it? The FIFA actually over the years. I think I've told you this before. After FIFA 13, who the fuck took over? Who are the people that made
didn't FIFA 13 suck?
FIFA 13 was okay.
Wasn't it like super clunky?
It wasn't great. It was just weird. But at FIFA 14 and on, the people who made Battlefield, who was involved in Battlefield?
EA.
No, fucking not EA, you dumb fuck.
Was it Ubisoft or whatever it is?
No, it was an engine. It wasn't Crytek. Someone
What
took
game we're talking about? FIFA.
FIFA. Just look up the engine that it's run on. Whoever took over the engine,
Jesus Christ.
the movement style was completely altered, and they made it fantastic. So the actual the movements in the game made it completely different. So it actually feels like you're controlling the character when you move right. For some reason, and maybe this is just because I played it more, you actually feel like you're leaning.
Frostbite.
Yeah, Frostbite, exactly. I'm pretty sure they made.
I knew that too.
They made Battlefield. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah,
they
they
helped
did,
make engine on Battlefield, and just everything about the game feels fluid. And
They just have a good.
I can't say that I'm
like rigging engine.
Yeah, I can't say that much about a lot of the other games. Like you don't really feel like the character has changed over the years. Where in FIFA it feels like each character has its own movement. Each character, like Messi,
Yeah.
moves differently
But
than anybody
I
else.
feel like. I guess.
But it's still. I agree though. It's still is the same. Like you can't change it
Yeah.
drastically. It doesn't make
I
sense.
guess Madden does, but there's none of the other sports really have like a ton of movement. Like baseball, they run to the bases, they run after
Yeah,
the
no,
ball.
yeah,
but
yeah.
like in FIFA, everything's always running.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
it takes a lot for like the game's programming and everything to actually make that look good.
Yeah.
When you're running from first base to second base, it's this little scene basically you need to make look good.
And like Madden, it seems like everyone's been running like this,
Yeah.
with a stick up their ass
They
the
run.
entire
They
time.
run like this, and they just run the route.
For some reason, it just feels like they've been doing that for years. And yeah, there are like when someone barely misses you, you do like see them move, and it does look good. But for most of the time, it just seems like you're just running back and forth. And I played Madden for a while. I played Madden up until Madden like 16, and I loved it. But it was more for like career mode and shit. Like you see the progression of your person.
I feel like those games really moved into that.
Yeah.
Like Madden, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Like it's
a
more,
God game.
Yeah, it's more of like building up your players and
Yeah.
making them better and like stuff like that.
Like any other RPG.
Then it is just playing the game.
Yeah.
Which is what they used to be. It used
smells
to
so good.
just be my neighbor's fucking smoking something.
It's so good.
And he does it like every weekend. Never get an invite.
So good.
Never get an invite.
You guys aren't friends with them.
Scumbag.
Yeah.
It's because Gibbs ate one of his chickens.
Oh. Jesus.
Oh, vicious.
He thought it was a ball. Stop squeaking.
I don't know what's happening. It was just running around, and then I snapped its neck, and it stopped.
No, I think they'll continue to like Ryan said, and I mean I think you knew this beforehand. They'll continue to pump out sports games just because
Yeah,
it's normal.
Well,
Keep doing it.
I understand. Yeah, they're making money. Like,
But I think over time, people will find out that when like E-League and all these esports finally make it onto the tube, they'll be like, oh fuck, we'll fucking make a lot more money by, like EA will sponsor a team. Like EA will just have like an entire tournament dedicated to Counter-Strike or League or something.
So the sponsor a tournament. I was gonna say, I don't think any pro circuit would let them sponsor a team.
They won't do the team. No, I'm saying they'll do a tournament and people will go. You know why? Because the prize pool will be absurd.
Yeah. Well, Xbox does it all the time.
Yeah.
They have tournaments all the time.
But this is go on.
Like there's Dota tournaments all the time that are sponsored by Microsoft. Microsoft likes Dota, right?
See, the thing about
and that's the only reason that game's still alive.
Yeah.
Like it's because they have tournaments like every weekend, and it's like, oh, you win, you get 50 grand.
Yeah.
So each person gets 10 grand. It's every fucking weekend.
It'll be similar to so you know how like in Counter-Strike and League, like they have IEM, which is Intel's like that's they're hosting the tournament. They're the ones that do it. Riot has like its own tournaments. They host tournaments. MSI, I'm pretty sure, is a hosted tournament by someone else. I forget who it is. EA will probably release something. When a game comes out, they'll release their own tournament. Like these.
Do you think they're gonna have a tournament for a game they make, or just
I don't know.
a games tournament?
I don't know. I have no
Because
idea.
I feel like.
I mean, because Intel is just their computer.
Yeah, but Intel doesn't make games.
No, that's what I mean. Like Intel, that's what I'm just like separating.
Yeah, what I'm saying is EA makes games, so are they going to only sponsor a tournament of a game they make?
Well, yeah, it would seem like EA being as selfish as they are. They have their own gaming like platform, which isn't great. I know how much you love Origin, but they'll host their own and it'll be their own game, which I think is a waste of money. Like not like they're not outsourcing themselves to a lot more money, but
I know what you're saying. But it's just like because I don't think they'd like throw a big tournament for like a bunch of different games if they weren't their games.
Yeah.
And two, I don't think a lot of the companies that make those games would accept the invite.
Yeah.
Like if EA was like, "Oh, we're gonna have a league tournament. We're gonna have this tournament, this tournament."
Is that a dog sleeping?
Yes, that is Grizzly snoring.
Holy shit.
I don't think like Riot would be like, "Yeah, we'll do that."
Yeah.
I think Riot would be like, "It's gonna be a hard pass."
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, like I heard they'd be like, "This really feels like you're gonna get us there. Either like steal our code or like try and buy our." company.
Here's the thing, and the thing about sports games. Sorry to totally fucking cut you off. It's one company.
I was done.
Really. Like there's PES, which is Pro Evolution Soccer, which a lot of people swear by, but there's a lot more people that swear by FIFA. It's just because FIFA's like the sponsor of like the federation.
Well, EA has its own sports division. Like,
that's what I mean.
It's EA
like,
Sports.
No, but
like it's not. They're not. That's not like just EA.
Yeah.
Like it's EA Sports.
But, yeah, it's in the game.
It's like a separate.
It's in
company.
the game. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like EA owns the sports gaming industry.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is.
It's because they have enough money, though.
Yeah,
like,
no.
That's because, like I said before, like you have to pay all these royalties for like either having just the team's fucking logo
and the name, like the names of
yeah,
players.
the names, the
you have
logos,
to have it
like
signed out.
you have to pay everyone. You have to pay like the pro, like you have to pay the NFL and all that. Like that's a huge amount of money up front before you even make the game.
And you don't think they make money? You don't think it's
They
profitable?
have to, like, they have to, I guess. But like, I don't. Can you buy loot crates in FIFA?
Well, you can buy.
You can buy better players, can't you?
You can't buy better players. You can buy.
The chance of getting better players.
No, you can buy coins, which allow you to open packs, which it's like luck basically.
So that's where they make all their money.
Yeah. But Kappa in the microtransaction industry. But that EA runs the sports
that
company.
completely slipped my mind.
Me too. At first,
EA makes all the sports games, so there's definitely microtransactions. Like that really went right over me.
yeah.
Never mind, they make a shit ton of money.
It's just it's one of those things that you kind of overlook. Like, but when you buy like FIFA or Madden or even like all the golf games, all the everything, NBA games. I mean, there is what is it? Xbox and what the fuck? 2K. 2K isn't owned by. 2K is its own thing, which is I think they're neck and like that's the only neck and neck. Mm-hmm. NBA Live and 2K are like connecting. MLB Live, I think, I don't know if, or like the show, I don't know if MLB.
I miss what was it, NBA Street or whatever?
That game was great.
That was the best game
EA.
ever. Yeah. I know.
NBA Street, NFL Street, yeah, those games were great.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to like just do the slip and slide pass one and dunk it?
Yeah, and then you'd play like Blitz the League, which I don't think was the league, but that was like, you'd get injured, go on the sideline. That game was brutal. You'd go on the sideline. You want to inject some steroids? Get back out there. Like, you'd do steroids, get back out. Ryan, what do you know about Ultimate Team, nigga?
What do you know about Ultimate?
This guy doesn't know shit.
No, but so this is what I'm thinking. Off of the game sales, they take a huge loss.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, it's okay. We have microtransactions.
There is a lot of people that buy the game though. Madden is up there with probably.
Well, FIFA definitely makes money just off of the game sales.
No, but I mean in general, like Madden either or, I guarantee you they're up there within like the top 10 of games sold, like profits because of the games sold. I think it would be absurd to say that they weren't. I think there's a stat somewhere that says they
Probably.
are. Just because any age group doesn't matter, like old, young, it's one of those things. Everyone wants to play their favorite team.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Even when you're little playing like baseball or whatever, like I want to be the Red Sox because we live in New England. Like,
It gives you hope, gives you dreams, like that kind of thing. It just
I think only
makes
our
sense.
friends are watching right now, but someone would definitely have something to say about that if they were from somewhere else.
Just Maverick probably left a long time ago. He ain't there anymore. He's probably playing League or something.
Yeah, he's probably playing League till.
Oh, I was late because I played a League game. I actually got one.
No. I saw.
Yeah,
I
lost.
I was like, oh, are you coming over a little while? And you're like, what are you talking about? It's not till 12. And then I was like, I just saw League pop up.
I lost, but I had a good time doing it, so it's okay.
Yeah,
it's all that matters.
Of course you did. Yeah. Keep sucks.
I'm fresh out, man. I'm starving right now.
You're sorry.
I'm so hungry.
You didn't eat lunch? There's some pizza in these boxes that the laptop's on.
There won't be.
It's fine. There's not that much pizza.
So sorry about the. Do you have anything else to say? I apologize. Do you have any other topics you want to talk about?
I actually think that's it. Like I feel like I'm happy with what we hit on for what we did.
For how much we didn't have?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry we didn't have like a direct.
I would like though to like we do very general topics.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to pick like certain games at some point.
Okay.
And do certain games, so like we'd obviously have to play them.
I'm down.
But I feel like
we can talk about games in the past. Like we could honestly go in about games that we play. Like we could go in about Counter-Strike. We could go in about League. We could go in about these games.
But I meant like we could pick like 3 to 4 games and talk about those and like games that we actually played a lot of.
Yeah.
And then that way, Ryan could feel helpful and he can give us some games to play and we can play those ones. And
yeah, because Ryan's the one that like goes out of his way to play without us.
Yeah.
Games without us. Like he'll go.
I like really need to move in with Ryan so he can be our producer.
Fuck that guy.
Then he can control the laptop and we can have just a camera and he can be like, look, I found this graph of the thing they were talking about.
The Joe Rogan podcast. He just pulls it up.
Oh,
Ryan, what do you have for us? He's like, he pulls it up and it's just like a picture of like a dick butt and he's like, yeah, got you guys.
What do you got for us? It's a dog humping a like penguin. Just random shit.
So Ryan, what do you think about Skyrim? Here you go. He shows us graphs of like something revolving around chemistry. It's like
So
what?
if
He's
the
like, well, if you look here, and
If
he's
the pH balance of this is it like we're asking about Sky.
yeah, it's like he's like, yeah, but guys, this is interesting.
Yeah, but if you put these two together,
I
then
found
you
this
get-
on Reddit.
If you put these two things here, you get cat.
cat.
And you can be a cat person. Oh, tie it all together.
All right, no, yeah, I'm down with that to go in depth about video games. I mean, instead of like doing genres or whatever.
Yeah, well, we're gonna run out of genres pretty quickly. Like,
Please.
there's only.
Did you see the genre of Spore? There's no way around that. There's no way.
Oh, yeah.
Simulated life, real-time
like
strategy
connecting,
game.
That's connecting a bunch of them. I understand we're not gonna run out, but like, we're gonna run out of ones we can talk about because we haven't played games that.
And then we're just done with the podcast. We just can't do anymore.
No, then it just won't be about games anymore. We'll just spiral.
talk. We'll just talk.
We'll talk.
Depression.
Yeah, we'll talk to Shadow. We'll order
Jesus.
pizza from 8 different places. We'll
And
talk
talk
about which
about-
one we like better.
We'll do
why we like it. We'll just
from Community. We'll do what's it? Leonard's Corner where he tries different chips and he's like,
Yeah.
definitely a buy. It's a buy.
the best one though is when he opens the bag chips. It's already open.
He's like, I already had a few of these.
Yeah, I already had a few of these, and these are good. And he's, good crunch, good texture, not too oily. These are good. Definitely
It's a
a
buy.
buy. And
Definitely
he folds back up,
a-
and there's just a dude behind him making cereal.
It's like a convict in the back or something like that.
It's just this big dude with dreadlocks, like with no shirt on. Like it's like Leonard, you're like 90 years old, and you're living with this guy that's like 24 with dreadlocks. He's like, "What's up, Leonard?" Like just making a bowl of cereal in the background.
What
Oh,
is it? I
God.
watched a video a couple days ago. This is completely off topic.
Doesn't matter.
It was so it showed like a bunch of people and it would like show their face, like just a face shot, and it would go like, I'm bisexual. Show another person, I'm an accountant. Like it would just like go down the list like we're all people, right?
Mm-hmm.
It showed this video of this black guy just like carrying like an RPG over his neck, right? And he didn't say anything. It was just a voiceover. It's like, I'm just a nigga with a rocket launcher. And I died. I couldn't do it. I was dying. I was like, that's it right there.
That's
That
perfect.
nails it. And I'm just like, well, we're all people. That's the nigga with the rocket launcher. Like that's all it is. But yeah,
Oh,
that's all I
God.
got for us.
That's great. That's it. It's a bottle episode. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, so until next time, was it Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
You gonna be here? We're gonna be here again.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Unless we can go to the apartment if you want, and then we can play games after. I don't know.
We'll see. Doesn't matter.
We'll see. Is it gonna rain Monday?
But we'll find a topic before
it's-
then.
if it's
and it'll
gonna
be
rain.
actually one that we want to talk about.
If it's gonna rain Monday, it's gonna be a no because I took everything off.
You
my
know,
Jeep.
from me, dog.
I took everything.
Nice.
Everything's off. Like I took the top off. Like it's not just down; it's off.
Okay.
So I'm not putting that back on until like Friday.
Ever.
So, yeah,
Oh, is it in the garage right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So weather dictates where I go.
Okay. Until Monday, ladies and gents, that has been Connecting the Dots.
Yep.
But thank you very much. I'm Dustin.
I'm Joe.
Bye.